Today, we're looking at something causing, well, quite a bit of alarm across the UK. It's about potential changes, maybe quite sudden ones, to who qualifies for the free bus pass. So our mission today is pretty focused. We've gathered the sources raising the flags, and we really need to get to the bottom of it. How might this policy change work? And crucially, which birth years could actually be at risk of losing this benefit?
And it's vital we frame this right from the start. The sources we've looked at, they don't just call it a perk, they call it a lifeline.
A lifeline. That's strong language.
It is. Because this isn't just about saving a couple of quid here and there. It's genuinely about independence for thousands of pensioners, people on lower incomes, those with disabilities. It's how they stay connected, get to appointments, see family. Taking that away, it has really profound ripple effects.
Okay, let's unpack that then. Before we dive into the sort of policy mechanics, let's ground this in today's economic climate. Why is this pass so essential right now?
Well, it's absolutely tied into the cost of living crisis, isn't it? Our sources basically describe the pass as critical for, daily survival.
Daily survival.
Yeah. I mean, when households are already struggling, really struggling, with food bills, energy bills shooting up, every single penny counts. There's just no wiggle room for many.
And if you try and put a number on losing that pass,
Yeah.
I mean, the cost adds up incredibly quickly for people who are already vulnerable.
Oh, absolutely. It really does. If you just look at typical fares, maybe outside the big cities, a single bus journey could easily be £2.50, maybe £3
All right.
pounds. Now think about someone needing maybe 4 or 5 trips a week. That could be a doctor's visit, popping to the shops, maybe seeing a grandchild. You're suddenly looking at an extra £40, £50, maybe even £60 every single month.
Wow.
And what's really fascinating or maybe sobering is putting that number in context. The basic state pension, well, it doesn't leave a lot of disposable cash for many people.
No.
So finding an extra, say, £50 a month out of thin air, that's just not easy. That money has to come from somewhere else. And the sources are really clear. This forces that awful choice we hear about, heating versus eating.
Gosh, so it directly hits whether they can afford groceries or put the heating on when it's cold.
Exactly. It's that stark for some.
And then there's the sort of the human side of it, too. People who worked their whole lives, paid taxes, contributed, often with this kind of implicit promise that certain things would be there for them later on. Losing the pass, the sources say it feels like a broken promise.
A real sense of betrayal, almost. It adds an emotional hit on top of the financial one.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit to the mechanism. How are they actually proposing to make these changes? Because that's where it gets, well, quite tricky. The warnings seem to focus on one thing: the year you were born.
That's right. That seems to be the core